Guys, these packages right here are gonna make the old Roush look insane. If you don't know, right here we got the tint kit. For the small packages, the headlights, the corner headlight to black out the amber, and then the big tube is for the full tint kit. But thing is though, this comes with the full headlight tint, but I just don't think I'm gonna do that. These headlights are beautiful, so why would you want to black them out? And I'm still debating on the tail lights because I don't know, the red kind of looks good with the red car. So before I install these, I'm gonna back the car into the garage because it is way too hot to do it out here, and it's a little bit better inside. So this is super easy to do. All you're gonna need is a spray bottle with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and water, a dry rag, and then of course your tint kit. But it helps if you cut it up into tiny pieces. Like this is all the side markers and all the tail lights, and the headlights I cut off because it's easier to handle and peel off the paper. You'll definitely want to take your time on this, and a hairdryer definitely helps because it wasn't sticking on the corner, so I just had to run in and get my beautiful fiance's hairdryer. But this already looks way better. So one thing I definitely learned about doing this is definitely don't put too much soap in your water because then the adhesive doesn't want to stick. So I just went back in and remade my solution. We're gonna try again on the other side. This side, or the other side, turned out great, but I'm hoping this will be a little bit better. Make sure this sucker's nice and clean before I put that on there, because you don't want any bubbles or for it to come back off, which would be very unfortunate. Just give her a little spray. Yeah, that definitely helps to use a lot less soap than what I was using because it didn't want to stick. I had to use the hairdryer for a while. But this is literally like perfect. Just using the rag around the card so it's a little softer. Little trick I used in the body shop I used to work at. So I got the second one on, and that looks way better. I'm not going to bore you guys with me just sticking it on. But now I'm probably gonna do the bottom and like the third brake light and stuff. So we got this one done now. We'll move on to the other side and probably that reverse light. I have noticed since these are pre-cut, it's off just a little bit. Like sometimes it'll hang off the bottom right here, and you can't get it. There's not enough to wrap around the edge. But it's going on pretty easy. You just got to make sure to take your time. So I've heard this reverse brake light is an absolute pain because you have to fit the sticker up under this plastic. That's definitely not fun. But if you just work her up in there, she'll fit. But it definitely takes a little bit of work. Let's hope we got her in the right spot. Seems like the bigger flat piece was actually easier to get on. Because there's not any fingers, bubbles, nothing. After you slid it in there, of course. But this completely changes the look of the rear end. Do all three pieces. So now that we've done the back, I'm going to spin the car around and we're going to go ahead and work on the front a little bit. heard this one's pretty hard because it's on a you're putting a flat piece of paper, like basically think of it like a flat piece of paper on a curved object. I'm gonna run the blow dryer on it for a little bit, and hopefully we'll be done with this side. And then we'll just have to do the passenger side, or the driver's side mirror, and then the front. Alright, so after fighting with this for about 20 minutes, we got this on. The hardest part was honestly the lip all around here. I mean, there's a little bitty crease at the bottom of the corner, but it's underneath so you can't really see it anyway. And pretty much everything else is stuck on. So we gotta at least do the other side today. Here's a little comparison. Here's stock with the tint. So here's what we got so far. I need to do the headlights, the headlight corner, and the fog lights, but I've got pretty much everything else. But I also have to do the brake light, third brake light, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. But so far, it's turned out amazing. This is absolutely hands down changed the look of this car for the better. I recommend anybody with an S550 or any Mustang to do it. So we're gonna finish this up. All right, guys. So here we are, 2 days later. I had to take a break because I had to go to an event, and then it was crappy weather the next day, and then, well, it was crappy weather for the next couple days. Here, I recorded on Saturday, and here it is, Tuesday. But we're gonna finish up the install. We're gonna do the fog lights, and then the third brake light. And I don't know if I'm gonna do the headlights or taillights today. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably not gonna record me doing the third brake light, because that's just way too hard to try and record that. I don't have a tripod, I'm just using a GoPro. So let's get to it. So I got the third brake light done. There's definitely probably the hardest one, not really the hardest one to stick on there, but like most awkward to get to without trying to scratch your paint. And these you gotta make sure that are clean, but mine have rock chips and stuff all over them. So hopefully this will make it look better. And I don't know why, but these stink so bad. Like when you open the package, it's just like somebody threw dog poop in a tube. And there it is. So we got the fog light done, and we gotta do this one still. Just major difference. We got the third brake light done. Can't even hardly tell there's a third brake light there. So we're gonna get to this other one. Man, that looks better. These bottom fog lights are definitely harder than the top flat lights. Trying to make a flat piece round. So you gotta use the heat gun a lot. It doesn't look the best, but it's better than it was. Now we just got the tail lights and the headlight corners to do, and we're done. So we just got the headlight corners done. This one is by far my favorite one to do. It's not necessarily the easiest, but it's not the hardest. The easiest are probably like the side markers in the back, but this is probably the second easiest. And I mean, you get a little curve on the top, but that just completely changes the look of that headlight. Here's the other side. That looks way better. 10, 20 times better right there. Perfect. So we're gonna hit this other side and then we'll pull it out in the sun and see what this bad boy looks like with all the tent kit finally installed. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit since I've recorded the tent kit video, and I never filmed an outro because I've been super busy with school. I'm getting married Saturday, so it's what, a week away? No, 6 days away. My birthday was yesterday, so I've just been super swamped with work and the finals and everything. But I want to wrap this up so we can get on to making more content now that school's done. So we're going to show this to you. So the car is absolutely filthy, but the tent kit absolutely looks amazing. Like, I could not be happier. Anybody that has a Mustang definitely needs to do this. It's the little things that really matter. I'll do the taillights later, but we ain't gonna worry about that for right now. I might record that, I might not, I don't know, it just depends. So I want to get the video out. But thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. It really shares the video and gets more reach, because I'd really like to start growing this channel, but it's gonna be hard because I've got school, work, whatever, getting married, I'm looking for an apartment. But we'll record that and give you guys some updates. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.